Turn off the lights, turn up my mic, roll up some flights, let's all get right. It's that shit you waited for your whole fucking life.
What's up, it's Talk Bros. We're back for basketball. And if y'all didn't notice, I didn't say this in the last video. This is Ryan. He's a special guest here today.
What's up?
Just posted some first.
Yeah. But just straight into it. DeMarcus Cousins got a knee injury. What's the Lakers? Are the Lakers in a dilemma now?
It hurts. I mean, not to say you can't win the title without him, but it hurts. It definitely hurts.
I feel bad for him. I want him to get better. But this one thing I just found really funny, that this is the second time he went ring chasing, and it went horribly wrong for him.
No,
First time all his teammates got injured. This time he gets injured.
Just the third time he didn't have a big knee injury before he's supposed to get paid. That's what happened.
So
That man's missed out. He's left so many millions on the table. He played for $5 million last year. He was playing for $3 million. Like, that man has passed up on so much money.
I
think
$120 million max.
Yeah, three major injuries.
As far as the Lakers go, though,
a year and a half.
I think the Lakers need to find another center or just someone to back up, because I'm cool with JaVale McGee starting, especially with all the stars they got coming on the starting lineup. I'm cool with JaVale McGee starting. But I think they just need to find someone to either back him up, like you said, Dwight Howard maybe.
Yeah.
Or
Oh, God.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
no, what I'm still trying to figure out is why they traded Zubac last year.
That was so stupid.
Yeah.
To the Clippers of
Yeah,
all
to the
teams, you
Clippers,
knew
yeah.
you were competing for Kawhi.
I know.
That was so stupid.
And he wasn't doing bad, too.
Nah, Zubac was good.
I know.
They just gutted that whole team. That team had a lot of potential. It just, the Lakers front office is not very competent, and they haven't been since really the end of Kobe's years. And LeBron just going in there, he's legit.
I think that they don't have any development. They don't have any.
Their development's
Their
trash.
development's trash, because you see D'Angelo Russell, Julius Randle, and it's finna happen again with Lonzo Ball and Brandon Ingram.
Oh, yes, sir. Yeah, Lonzo and B.I. finna ball. And they got Josh Hart, too. Josh Hart will be pretty good.
Yeah.
I think they don't do good with their trades. I think they got really panicky this offseason and just kind of gave up everything for Anthony Davis. I think they just get into like panic mode really fast.
Anthony Davis is worth it, though.
I think they gave up a
he's
lot.
worth it.
You know what the problem is with the Lakers? They're spoiled. They're rotten. They know their fans will jump ship because the Lakers have won championships. They're the only show in town with championships. They know if the Clippers they knew they had a chance to lose Kawhi to the Clippers. They knew they had a chance to lose AD to the Clippers. Like, they will do or say whatever to get the rings home, and that's why they looked up with LeBron. So that makes
for real.
I mean, they did. That makes their negotiations.
I
much
swore
easier.
LeBron was going to the Spurs, and that was going on.
I did too.
Yeah,
I really
it
thought it was gonna happen. I was finna cry. I
bro.
was finna cry.
Oh, it was a business decision for LeBron, too. I mean,
Business would have been to come down here and win some rings. We were a championship ready.
yeah.
I think
With
Kawhi. I think
yeah,
Kawhi
with
messed that up though.
yeah.
I think if
Kawhi.
anyone messed it up, I think Kawhi might have messed that up the most. And I don't like.
Don't say that. I don't want to hate Kawhi.
I know.
Yeah,
I don't like
I don't
putting
want to hate
business on
Kawhi,
Kawhi,
but that
I
would make me
think,
hate Kawhi.
I think if he would have played, I think LeBron would have put in more consideration with the Spurs.
Yeah, a lot of people just say he wasn't coming here anyway, but I feel like I don't think people know how much conversation was had.
Yeah. Or how much Greg Popovich influences LeBron,
Yeah.
too. Yeah, because he...
Because them
LeBron
two,
really
both of them
respects-
basketball IQs.
Yeah.
But it's interesting. LeBron didn't want to play for Team USA, but that's just what's happened.
Team USA.
The NBA's become so. It used to always be. It's funny because on one of the 2K games, I don't remember which one, but
17.
Clark Kellogg says it's country over club.
Oh no, I thought you were talking about we get to play on the Team USA
Oh no.
because he said USA.
But he always, because all the big stars played in 2016. And
Yeah.
they took all this time off from the national teams. But
It was
'Cause-
the Olympics, too.
yeah, every year though they do. Hey,
She's not loud enough to pick up on the mics, but
she does that shit.
just the Team USA. My bad.
Team USA. Damn, what was I saying?
Players taking their not...
Yeah. They all played in 2016, but they're taking all the way to 2020 off. Like, I mean, it's interesting. It's not really a thing. Guys are really only caring about NBA league time now because the league is so popular and all that. All the international guys are coming over here to play. More of them are.
Yeah.
So we're getting a lot better talent though too, because who knows? Maybe in the '90s, Luka Doncic would have stayed in. Where was he at? Spain.
Yeah, Spain. Yeah, Real Madrid.
That's what he played for.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was in Spain. Like back in the early 2000s, the late '90s, he might have stayed over there. But a lot of those guys, Dirk, really Manu too. I think that's why a lot of people don't. If you're not a Spurs fan, a lot of people don't understand why Manu would get his jersey retired and be a Hall of Famer. But that's his influence. He brought the NBA to South America, so we're getting Brazilian guys coming now. Like they're coming from everywhere, Venezuela.
Yeah. He brought the Eurostep with him too.
The Euro. He ain't even European.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know why they put him on the European team in one of them in the old NBA video games. It's like, Manu ain't European.
Yeah.
Argentina is South America.
Yeah. But you just said Team USA. Team USA just got beat by a bunch of scrubs in a scrimmage. They got beat by a bunch of G League guys and some other like Justin Anderson stuff, people like that.
Give them their respect though. I mean, they're in the G League for a reason. I mean, in the developmental league of the NBA for a
on
reason.
Team USA, you shouldn't be getting beat
but
by them.
I'm saying, Team USA's added been at its worst.
He said they're in the G League for a reason. There is a reason they're
it's
because they're developmental.
Because they're developmental, but I mean, you gotta be somewhat good.
I feel like there's no excuse for a Team USA team to lose to a bunch of G League players.
Ever. Team USA shouldn't lose to. Team USA should not lose to anybody. That's ridiculous. The bottom line, we play so much basketball at a much higher level here in the United States that like. Anytime the United States loses, like that 04 team is like looked at with shame. Mm-hmm. And I look at the roster, like that team was sorry. That's how this team look. Honestly,
this is gonna be depressing.
This is we're not winning. We're not winning the gold medal.
Like
and nobody cares. And now 2024, all the younger guys will do it though because they'll kind of take this personally. So like Fox
Trae Young, Trae Young, Luka Doncic.
Did Trae drop out? Luka ain't American.
Yeah.
Oh, so
no, Trae Young didn't make the cut. I don't think.
Yeah. I don't know how.
No, but I mean,
Derek White might get on the team.
Yeah,
he's a good little player.
DeJounte.
On the team?
Yeah, he might. 2024.
I don't know.
Yeah, DeJounte might. I think
and
so
2024.
Too. Why you say no?
Oh,
not right now. Not right now.
Oh yeah. No, he'll get it on the 2024 team.
Yeah, listen. Y'all were just born when this roster dropped, but I just want you to tell me how many names you recognize from this roster. Okay, Allen Iverson.
Okay.
Stephon Marbury.
Okay.
You know Stephon. Dwayne Wade.
Okay.
Yeah.
Carlos Boozer.
Okay.
LeBron.
Okay.
Emeka Okafor.
Okay. Yeah.
Sean Marion.
Sean Marion.
How'd they lose?
How'd they lose?
They lost to Manu.
They got Iverson, Marbury, Wade, LeBron.
Timmy was on the team too.
Tim.
Ooh.
They're missing some players though. Like Kobe's not on this roster, and this was 04. Kobe was off a title. Shaq didn't play. Like this is a team full of really good players. Like if you look, that's how the 04.
Well,
that's how this
the
2016
team was young too though.
Yeah, because
this was LeBron's sophomore season.
Dwayne Wade was 22, so like his second year.
Was Melo on that team?
Yeah, okay. Carlos Boozer was 22. Carmelo was 20. LeBron was 19. Emeka Okafor was 21. Stoudemire 21. Timmy was 28. Lamar Odom and Richard Jefferson 24.
I feel like we should just forfeit before we get bounced in the first round by some random
by
Japanese
Slovenia.
by Japan.
Yeah.
Boy, if we lose to Japan
before we get bounced in the first round by Japan, and I think we just forfeit right now.
But yeah, I kind of think that's how this roster is set up though too. We have a lot of talent on there, but they're just young.
Yeah.
Fox is like 20.
I think he dropped out.
Who's
the second time I did it.
Who's a star right now? Like that's playing
on that team? Nobody.
I mean, you can.
None of them are playing.
Maybe
Kemba. But I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
None of them are playing. A lot of them are dropping out because a lot of them say I'm trying to focus on the season. I know Larry got hurt. He might just be.
But I mean, why would De'Aaron Fox drop out?
It might be because they don't want to play for Pop too.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah,
it might be the organizations. Maybe the organizations are pulling them because they don't want them to get hurt.
They're getting paid a lot more money now too than they were getting paid. Like the NBA pays them a lot more money.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like the only competitive games they'll want to play are NBA games right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Especially with the Warriors dynasty.
Yeah, and we got guys that are still working on trying to get those rings to avoid the Melo conversation.
Yeah.
Like James Harden
ain't never getting a ring. Anyways, off this depressing topic. Something a little funny. The Rockets GM said James Harden is better than Jordan.
I said he's a better scorer than Jordan.
No, he said he's a better player.
Better player? I thought he said
better scorer.
Better scorer.
No, he did say...
He said better player.
He might have said better player.
Oh, my God.
And I think the argument is he might only be a better scorer.
And
But
that's
that
a
was
tough
what Mike
argument,
did
too.
best.
Yeah.
But the thing is, James Harden only played one side of the ball, and
I can't have that on my team.
forever.
Yeah.
I can't have that to be the leader on my team.
James Harden?
Yeah.
We're not talking about leaders. We're talking about,
Yeah, but
scores.
if you
But-
throwing up 70 shots, I don't want you leading my team with 70 shots.
I agree.
Yeah.
I don't care if you can make 65 of them.
It's just like
Because it's going to be a night you ain't.
Yeah.
it's like how Damian Lillard, he gave up the ball in that Nuggets game 7. He gave up the ball to C.J. McCollum because he wasn't on his game. That's what a real leader does, in my opinion.
I agree.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
go search for this through this whole.
Yeah, he's showing complete bias. Like, he's completely biased to James Harden.
I guess he's your franchise player. That's what you're supposed to say about him. But at a certain point, it's like, dude, come on.
I mean, you can say that, but, the proof is in the pudding. So
That he's not.
it was right there. He's not. That ain't no discussion.
Yeah.
I just felt like laughing.
The real comparison you could, like, to scoring wise is KD to MJ. That's
KD's the better scorer.
KD
than MJ.
scored much
Yeah,
easier than
yes,
MJ did.
yeah.
It's not even. It's
7-footer.
Yeah.
7-footer with handles and
Shoot the three.
don't let
Who
Zane
can
know I
back you
said
down.
this.
What, that KD better scorer than Jordan?
Yeah, Zane swears KD. One of our friends, he swears KD's better than LeBron.
A lot of people feel that way now.
It's just like, okay.
I don't know.
No, yeah.
Because he was telling me, like, KD completely sunned LeBron in the 2017 playoffs, and I sent him
He
his
had to go
numbers.
to a super team to do it.
And I was like, and that's one thing. I said he was
The
on the
team
best
was
team
already
ever
built.
assembled. And then I was like, you look at the numbers, the only thing KD had him in is points by 2 points. So it's just.
And LeBron does way more for his team than KD does.
Facts. If you just stuck LeBron on that Warriors team, it'd have been 5 straight titles.
Yes,
7.
It might have been. Yeah, he'd still be there for another 3 years.
Yes.
If he would have took that route instead of KD, they wouldn't have lost.
Well, I think that it's not even compared. I don't think you can compare KD to LeBron. I'm not going to ever compare KD to LeBron until he can prove to me he can lead a team that's not built with 7 All-Stars.
Well, I'll give him a lot of credit if him and Kyrie find a way to win in Brooklyn.
Yeah,
because
that's what I'm saying.
That's a real good team, but they're not
They can't.
they're not a 73-9 type team.
I don't think anybody
Yeah,
else. If them
yeah.
two can win, if he can lead that team to a ring, I'll start believing it. Because LeBron did the same thing with Kyrie, and Kyrie's obviously not a proven leader. So obviously,
Yeah.
He's still young though. He's like 26.
so if KD can do it with that team next season, not next season, the season after that, 2020, 2021, I'll start believing that he's a top player all time.
Yeah. That Sixers team's going to be good, though. With Philly. You don't think so?
I'm not worried about.
I'm
They
not
have
worried
no-
about them winning a
They have
ring.
no shooting whatsoever.
Yeah, they
No
let
shooting.
JJ Redick go.
It's a bunch of Giannis's out there.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about them winning a ring. I think they'll be a good regular season team,
Oh yeah, they're gonna win. They're gonna win in about 50
but I'm not
games.
worried about them getting past
Second round.
yeah.
Yeah, Ben Simmons has got to show me something.
Apparently he got a shot, but everybody got
I
a jump
know.
shot. Everybody got a jump shot in July and August.
And
J. Cole got a
An
jump
open
shot.
gym.
No, I'm saying I got a jump shot in August.
J. Cole looking like he
Yeah.
want to get signed to. Well, yeah, I think I'm not worried about the Sixers getting anywhere past the second round. I mean, I'm
Unless
not
they
worried
play-
about them
unless they
if
play
get
Brooklyn.
past the second round.
yeah, I mean the Sixers are a fluke shot away from
I
making
think-
the conference finals.
I think the East is going to be real competitive underneath. I think it's going to be much more competitive than people think. I
Yeah.
think there's some pretty well put together
That's
teams.
what I was
Yeah,
arguing with Dad about earlier, because he had told me that the East is going to be soft. And who were we even arguing about? I think it was KD or Giannis. No, it was the Nets team. And it really bothers me because I don't think they're going to be a weak conference at all.
no, yeah.
People are like Boston and Philly. And I'm like, Boston and Philly ain't that far ahead of nobody.
What about the Bucks who are in the
Or
number one seed?
people say Milwaukee too. I forgot about Milwaukee.
Or what about the Pacers who got?
Milwaukee didn't get any better though.
Yeah,
But they're still.
That's why I think it'll be competitive because I think they're maybe a step under the teams in the West, but I feel like the East teams are more filled out better. The West teams are top heavy, except the Clippers, and really the Lakers too until Boogie went down. But
yeah.
I think that. Dang, you made me lose my train of thought. Oh yeah, the East is a lot more competitive. We got Celtics, Bucks, Sixers, Nets win. Even next year, I think they'll be straight without KD. I think they'll be a good playoff team.
Pacers.
Pacers, yeah.
Oh, that's 6.
Pacers don't need them. I feel like every single East team is a team I'm not worried about getting out of the second round.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about every team. It's just they're a step under the West. They're not going to be soft. It's still going to be competitive. But I think
I don't think they're not winning. I don't think any of them are winning the ring.
it might be a good matchup though. You know
I think it'll be whoever wins between the Clippers, Lakers, and Warriors.
I don't think the Warriors are going to.
I think the Warriors are competitive.
The Warriors would be a 6 seed. And, I mean, it depends. If Klay comes back, I saw a post that had the Spurs. They weren't even in the playoffs.
I know. I saw that too.
Yeah, I saw that.
Somebody put the Mavs in there.
Disrespectful.
I was like, how do the Spurs not? They put the Mavs and the Kings. I saw someone put.
They put the Kings in there. Get
I was
outta
like, come
here.
on.
The team that just paid Harrison Barnes like $80 million. Didn't we
Yes.
already see how that worked out?
Yeah. I mean, don't count out the Spurs.
Ask the Mavericks, the other team they put in there.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I think the Warriors would be not a lot more competitive, but I think they're going to be more competitive than the 6th seed.
Oh.
You still got Steph. You got D'Angelo Russell.
D'Angelo Russell's not a real all-star.
Yeah.
That
He got
man
thrown in
was an
there.
all-star.
Yeah.
He was a reserve. He was a replacement one.
For Victor.
And that was his first
So you don't think
year.
D'Angelo Russell could cover at least a little bit of what Klay Thompson
No.
has dropped?
Not what Klay Thompson does.
He doesn't like to play defense. Klay Thompson is a key
But
defensive player.
he is.
Draymond
He's a better playmaker than Klay. Any arguments?
No, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not finna say better 3-point shooter,
I
but
was finna slap it. My hand was getting loaded up right in the hand.
better ball handler.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's not like he's just a complete slouch.
But
He's-
for-
But what about defense?
Yeah.
That's one side of the court. That's cool. They already have a guy that likes to dominate the ball in Steph.
Yeah.
He doesn't really dominate the ball. They move it,
No.
but Steph runs the offense.
I don't think they're gonna be
D'Angelo-
I don't think they're gonna be in a big type of panic.
D'Angelo Russell
Not
needs the
they're in a
ball.
panic.
He needs the ball to what he does best. I mean, he needs the ball in his hands. The Warriors' offense, they pass, cut, move, come off screens. I mean, that's not what D'Angelo Russell does.
He don't like to move. Yeah. He might as well be like Harden. He a po man
For
Harden.
real, yeah. I mean,
ISO score. ISO. Carmelo.
I mean,
Carmelo.
what I can see the Warriors doing is trading him though, trying to get some value.
I wish the Suns just signed. I wish the Suns
The
got
Suns
the
should have
chance to
signed him.
Yeah.
I don't understand what they're doing.
like, oh
Get
my
a point
God, that
guard.
would've
Or the
been-
Lakers,
Even when Chris Paul
too.
was on the market, what was the Suns doing?
Yeah.
I firmly believe the Suns should have made that trade for Chris Paul. That made me
They had no
so
point
mad.
guard.
Yeah, for
They got
real.
no point
That's
guard.
I feel
That
like
would've
that's
made
all
them
you're
competitive.
missing. Yeah, I feel like
That would have made them. They got Devin Booker, they got DeAndre Ayton, they got Micheal Bridges, Josh Jackson. So it's like
I feel like
or-
Josh Jackson
no,
sorry.
TJ Warren got traded.
TJ1 got traded, right? Yeah.
They should have traded him. That was smart. I think he's with the Nets.
Yeah.
I mean, they got
He gonna be
the
like
young
11th
talent.
man.
They got the young talent to compete. That's why I really want to see them with D'Angelo Russell and just see how they develop.
They already
as years
paid
roll.
Book though. So I feel like they need to make a move while Ayton
Yeah.
is still young too.
Mhm.
I think they're 1 point guard away from playoffs.
Yeah, I think they
Yeah.
will.
You
So
gotta
give me a playoffs in the West. Give me playoffs.
I'm taking Clippers at 1 seed.
Okay.
Oh, by seeds. Well, that's tough.
Oh, well,
I'm finna write it
I'm
down
gonna go
because
seed.
I know you're gonna forget, and I'm gonna forget
By
too.
seeds, that's
I'm
tough.
not finna go by seeding. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
no.
go by
So get you your 8. I got Clippers. I'm putting
Lakers.
I'm putting Lakers in
Clippers,
there.
Lakers,
Warriors, Rockets.
Jazz.
Let me look up these teams. Yeah, Jazz.
You putting the Rockets in?
Yeah.
Rockets are making
Yeah,
the
they'll make
playoffs.
it. I think they're
The
competing
Jazz. Okay, we're at 5 now. Clippers,
Nuggets.
Rockets,
Spurs,
Nuggets.
Nuggets,
Yeah.
Nuggets for sure.
too. Nuggets. Yeah.
Spurs.
Spurs.
I'm putting the Spurs
Yeah, the
in
Spurs.
too.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Spurs are
let
gonna
me
make
find
it.
one more team.
Who's that? 7?
Yeah, that's 7.
Portland.
Portland.
Oh, thank you.
Okay,
Completely
so
forgot
wait.
about Portland.
Are we talking about Portland? Or are we taking... Hold on. Who was in there last year? Clippers, Warriors, Rockets, Jazz, Nuggets, Spurs.
Who was a sneak team?
Oh, OKC.
OKC, so
Yeah.
OKC's out.
Yeah, OKC's
Yeah,
out.
okay.
That's who we're taking
One
out
more
and we're
turn.
putting in.
The Clip,
Yeah.
or,
And if we're rearranging that into
What about the
order-
Pelicans?
no,
No,
not yet.
not yet.
Not
Not
yet.
yet?
Not yet. No.
Oh.
We're seeding the teams. We had Clippers at 1, Rockets at 2, Nuggets at 3, Lakers at 4,
Jazz. Utah.
Utah at 5.
Warriors 6. Warriors or Portland.
The only thing I know for sure that I can for sure say is Clippers, Rockets,
He bailing.
Nuggets.
He bailing out. He said, I'm gone. I don't want to do this no more.
Because I'm really torn right now between the Rockets and... I'm torn between the Warriors and Jazz.
And the Jazz?
Mm-hmm.
I just don't believe in
I
don't believe in the Jazz ever.
I don't believe in Donovan Mitchell.
Oh.
Or, yeah.
Donovan Mitchell.
I don't believe in Donovan Mitchell.
He's going to be there someday, though.
Yeah, maybe it's like a team's 11th man. 12th man.
I don't
the
believe him
ISO scorer on the second unit.
Yeah,
I think Donovan Mitchell is like James Harden if James Harden couldn't pass and play defense.
Yeah. James Harden just scores at such an efficient level. Like, you
Yeah.
have to start him. I feel like guys like that, though, are better suited for the second lineup.
Like James
Six
Harden?
man.
Yeah. I think James Harden...
6 man
just
come
style
off the
he
bench,
plays.
throw up 36.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lou Williams.
Yeah.
Like, Luke can't run no team. Like, he was the best player on the Clippers team last year.
Yeah.
But Luke can score on just about anybody. So, Isaiah Thomas, I think that's what he could be. I think the Celtics thought a little too highly of him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I mean, he balled out with the Celtics. but
Oh, he
still,
did ball. He could score.
I
on
don't think he
anybody.
was that guy.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
can't be that guy to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm going Warriors, Jazz, Portland, Spurs.
Got the Spurs
Warriors,
at the 8.
Jazz, Portland. So it's Warriors are at 4.
No, Warriors at 5.
5.
So,
That's a lot of stock in Steph. I mean, Steph hasn't
I
played
believe they can do it in the regular season.
in the regular season. Just Steph,
Especially
Steph
they
and
lost to
Draymond.
Toronto.
Steph and Draymond.
I think Toronto had Kawhi balling. Like, Kawhi was balling like a demon.
I
in that
understand. And I guess Kawhi is the Warriors killer, and he's a dynasty killer.
Yeah, that's what. I think they got at their starting lineup. They got Steph, D'Lo. I'm not sure who's gonna play the 3 until Clay gets back. Draymond and Willie Cauley-Stein.
Oh yeah, they got it.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, they got Willie Cauley-Stein.
I think that's a solid starting lineup.
Oh,
It is, but it ain't close to what they
No,
had
what
before.
they had before.
Not even close.
I don't think anyone's gonna touch that. I don't think anyone's ever touched that before. I
And
think that's
it's
the
crazy.
best team ever assembled. That 2017 Warriors team.
Huh?
I think that 2017 Warriors team was the best team.
You too young. You don't know about the 01 Lakers.
01 Lakers. The Shaq, Kobe,
Yes.
Rick Fox.
That first title.
Derek Fisher.
They tore through everybody in the playoffs. Like 4-0,
Okay.
4-0, 4-0. Allen Iverson had to come save the day.
I
Like, wait a
hate
minute.
that.
The rest of the league is here somewhere. Even if it's for one game, Tyronn Lue.
So you're saying the 01 Lakers?
That's who I have
Best
to
team
say.
ever?
Them are the 14 Spurs.
The 14 Spurs?
That 14 Spurs
I think
team.
the
beautiful game.
That's-
Oh,
I think that's
That's a
Spurs
little
team.
biased though.
The Spurs
Nah.
team that lost to the Spurs team was that 2017 when Kawhi got hurt. 16-17.
They had potential.
I
That's
think
Oh,
that team was.
they
would've-
I think
I
that
think
was a better team.
They were
than
up
the-
20 against the Warriors.
Yeah, and then Kawhi got
I
hurt.
think
We
that
got
would be the
Zaza.
only
I know.
team. The only team better than that Warriors team that I could say for sure that I've seen like actually beat them pretty much. But if Kawhi got hurt, if Kawhi never got hurt, we could have seen them beat them in a 7-game series, and then maybe I could say that for sure.
Yeah.
That team had potential though.
Yes.
God, that makes me so mad because I feel like we were about to be that, and then probably get LeBron again, and
Yeah.
it all just fell apart. Now we're average.
Well,
Now we're average.
Disgustingly average.
Now we're just happy with the playoffs, not 50 wins.
Yeah.
Just give it some time though. We got a lot of young talent.
DeJounte's coming back. We
have probably one of the most
Lonnie Walker.
underrated.
We didn't play
young
no
players.
defense last year, and I think that's where he comes in. He's that good on defense, I think.
I think that was a big. I think we fell into an identity that we weren't. I think between your two
Yeah, that's
big
true.
stars and being non-defensive players, I think that hurt.
Why
you
did
the most.
we? Why are we talking about extending DeRozan? Can we just trade him?
For
Or is
real?
Pop teaching him how to play defense and shoot the three? That man refuses. He gets outside the 3-point line and he like.
What I do with this?
It's like Tristan Thompson whenever he touches the ball.
Yeah. Tristan Thompson.
It's like, man, Tristan Thompson's cold everywhere unless he has the ball.
But,
Yeah.
I think that the Spurs team probably has one of the most underrated young cores.
I think so too. I don't know who's gonna play what, but DJ White and Lonnie, that's pretty nasty.
Mm-hmm.
And Keldon Johnson.
Keldon Johnson looks pretty good.
I'm gonna say it, even though I'm not gonna believe it until I watch him play. Lucas Semenic.
Lucas Sim.
Oh yeah, he's good. Yeah, I think he'll be good.
I want to watch him play
No,
in the
yeah.
NBA before.
I think he'll end up playing our 3 instead of our 4.
What about Keldon? Keldon.
He's a 2-guarder.
Yeah, you're right. Keldon was drafted as a 2.
6'6".
Yeah, he's about 220. He's about the same size as Kawhi when he got drafted.
Oh.
Kawhi's
Yeah.
about 6'7" too.
205-ish, 210.
As of right now, Kawhi?
Oh no, he's like 240 probably.
Yeah, no, he's
big.
probably 2.
That boy big.
He's strong, boy. He was babying people in that playoffs.
He is like another LeBron. He just plays more defense.
Mm-hmm.
And less playmaking.
Kawhi is an elite defender.
no,
LeBron ain't never won.
LeBron ain't
out here.
He should have though. Marcus Gasol.
Yeah.
But
I think Kawhi's LeBron was less playmaking and more defense.
Yep.
yes, yeah.
There it is.
Less playmaking, more defense. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I just want to see Kawhi and Paul George. I want to see this Kawhi Paul George duo just go like 3-peat.
No, Kawhi and Paul George.
I want to see this duo 3-peat right now.
Gosh.
Man, in this day and age in basketball, that is the best two-piece you can assemble.
Yes.
LeBron and AD are not far behind, but I feel like just the amount of defense both of them two play.
Yeah, especially
like-
both coming off of the
And
best years of their career too.
Then Pat Bev.
It's gonna be like 40 minutes.
Who's scoring on that team? You ain't getting inside the 3-point line on that team.
Yeah, no, I mean just think
Good Lord.
the Clippers took the Warriors 2 games to 6 games last year. They won 2 games last year, and you get rid of 2 players and
Gallinari.
and they lost someone else.
Gilgeous.
Or they lost Shannon.
Gilgeous.
Yeah, they lost Gilgeous. Get rid of those 2 and you add Kawhi and Paul
Shaman
George.
play for the Sixers.
I think that
But
the Clippers, I always felt like this last year. Not always, but towards the end of the season, I was like, the Clippers are one superstar away from a ring.
they got
two of them.
And they picked up Harkless off of Portland
Yeah.
who played big
Defense.
defense last
Yeah,
year.
he can deep.
Good
Like,
defender.
yes.
Clippers have put together a system. As a fan of underdog stories like the Clippers, then I'm proud of the Clippers.
I want to see them
They
3-peat
teamed
and
up.
Kawhi be known as the GOAT. If they 3-peat, Kawhi ends
I
up
don't
with
want-
five
Oh,
rings.
man, come
Kawhi's
on, don't
that
do
path,
this.
though.
I think
Kawhi's
if they
Don't do
if
this.
they
'cause
if
it should have been
Kawhi
with us.
if Kawhi
We
wins
should have had like 10 more.
at
rings.
least one more ring,
We should have been the Lakers.
that's 3. Plus, he's only like what 27, 28,
26,
28, I think.
28.
Man, we should have
So
been
he's
the
got a
Lakers.
lot of time.
MJ didn't win his first ring till he was what 32.
No,
it was before
like
that.
26.
Because
Yeah.
he retired pretty. Here. Yeah, you looked
No.
it up.
I think you should. I know.
Cool. It's cool, sir.
We can't pick you up. It just scared me.
Well,
Oh, Kawhi.
Kawhi. I think he's on that GOAT path right now.
Yeah.
And it'd be nice to see a player that isn't as polarizing as a LeBron or Jordan to be in that position.
Bump that. He polarizing.
Yeah.
San Antonio.
Yeah.
I mean, San Antonio people are. I don't know. I think they're tripping on him at this point. It's over. It's done. Leave it alone. Because even Toronto was mad about it too. I was like, "What are y'all mad about?" Like he owed y'all any loyalty. He gave y'all what y'all wanted. He gave y'all the ring. So
And,
Here you go. See you later.
They should have known going into it. It was a 1-year rental.
yeah.
I think it's because they say he made them feel like he was giving them consideration. They really don't think now that they give him consideration.
I don't think so either. Yeah.
But we've been talking about this for like 20 minutes. Let's switch it up because it's going to be like a whole hour. Ty Lue, good thing we're talking about the Clippers anyways. Ty Lue is near a deal with the Clippers staff. Or did he sign?
No, he's near a deal.
Near a deal?
Yeah.
For assistant coach. Head assistant coach.
Yeah, it's great for the Clippers. I mean, because Ty Lue can coach. He was never given a chance post LeBron. I mean, I think he got
Again,
fired.
too quick to
He
hit
got-
that panic button.
Yeah, he got fired, I think, like 15, 20 games in to the season after. I
After
mean,
you lose the
yeah,
greatest
After
player of
yeah.
his generation.
It's
Yes.
obviously going to be a shock. You can't blame that
Yeah,
on him.
and I mean, and what he did with LeBron too. I mean, he was able to get along with LeBron. I mean, and it's not just LeBron doing his thing at ISO. I mean,
Got him a ring and
yeah.
everything. Yeah.
I mean, so
You need every piece to fit to get a ring.
yes,
Honestly.
Yeah.
Like one person, LeBron does make a team competitive.
That's why Jordan's not. I mean, that's why Harden is probably never going to get a ring because you're going to need more than one person. It can't
Yeah.
just be one guy.
And
doing
Houston think
everything.
they could just do it with 2 of those one guys because that's all Harden and Westbrook are. Like, I just don't know. Unless they going to have Harden play 24 minutes a night and Westbrook play 24 minutes a night, just opposite each other. I don't know what their plan is. Maybe that's their idea.
It's not
Here,
happening.
you go crazy. You don't have to pass all half.
Russell Westbrook.
Ball's yours.
I mean,
But even like when Russ was talking about how he's gonna take a backseat to Harden just so they can win, it's not happening. That's not in your. You can't do that.
Yeah, that's
I-
just not his play
I
style.
mean, I agree with that, but I mean, I think about it like this: Paul George was an MVP candidate this year on the team with Russ. You got to think of it like that.
Yeah, but the thing is, Russ is still on a team, and they were what, a 6th seed again, and got bounced in the first round.
Yeah, I mean,
This
yeah.
is you've created a core. You've seen what Russell Westbrook can do with one of the best 2-way players in the game, probably the second best 2-way player,
Yeah.
and then you give him a 1-way player that does the exact same thing he
Yeah.
does.
I think it's just.
Yeah.
Six
I
seed
think
first round
that
exit.
because there was really no reason for that OKC team to lose to Portland if we're really thinking about it.
Portland shouldn't have been that far. They just got hot. They got continuity.
Yeah,
that's what their thing is. Am I stepping on
Dame's
something?
cold.
Yeah. I mean, like, big as a Dame fan I am, and I was really ready to jump ship and be a Portland fan after that draft. But
after summing it,
that just really
you was
heated
hot.
me.
He
I was
texted me.
mad,
He was like,
bro.
I'm no longer a Spurs fan.
I was about to.
I was like, I'm not a Spurs fan anymore. I said
Oh,
you that.
bowl.
Yeah,
Out of here.
Yeah,
I would have took Nazir.
That's
Really,
what I was
wanted-
hoping for. I was hoping
from
for
North Carolina,
Nas.
that right? Yeah.
I wanted
hoping
Rui
for him.
Hachimura to fall to us, but the Wizards took him. He's not gonna be near as good. as
And then he was
Washington.
still on the board. Wasn't he still on the board? No, he wasn't.
Nah, he was gone. That was who I wanted us to take.
We got Keldon 29.
I'll take
Yeah.
Keldon.
That's
Keldon
a
was a
good
good
one,
pickup.
I think Samanic is gonna be good. I don't know how good he would have been elsewhere, but I feel like Pop makes the most out of these guys. Out of guys that play like Sam. He's kind of like Luka Doncic, honestly. His style of play. He's just a little more wiry, not skinny.
I'm gonna go ahead and have to watch. I'm gonna have to see him play in the NBA before cool down, so I can cool down a little bit. I want to see him produce at least a little bit. I don't even want like no big number, no rookie of the year numbers.
As mad as you were when you said I'm done being a Spurs fan, you know I was that mad at one point. I was close to your age. You know what I was mad about?
Manu,
Huh?
Manu.
No. We traded George Hill for Kawhi.
Why?
I was heated. Oh, I was so mad. I was ready to quit the Spurs because George Hill was my guy.
I really texted you. I was like, I'm done being a Spurs fan. I'm now a Portland Trailblazers fan. But it was just, I don't know.
So when I moved to Oregon, we can go to the game. Turn up.
Yeah.
But yeah, just have faith because that was the last time I was that mad at the Spurs, and it turned out I was mad enough to get us a ring. I didn't do nothing, but you know.
I don't know. I'll watch. I'm still kind of mad about it, but I'll watch. I'll quit being a baby about it.
Now, who gets more minutes, Keldon Johnson or Luka Samanic?
I don't know. I feel like Keldon's obviously more athletically gifted.
I think Luka does.
But yeah, Luka.
I don't know. You think Luka gets more minutes this year?
More minutes this year, yeah. I mean, who do you got down?
They might Lonnie Walker him. Keldon. They might do what they did with Lonnie Walker.
I think they'll do that more. They said Samanic is going to play this year.
But Keldon plays more defense, and that was what we were hurting at last year. He don't really got no jump shot, but we need some guys that can be some ball stoppers. He can play the three, and we don't have like a log jam of people there. He could probably be our third three.
Who do we have at 3?
Rudy Gay.
DeMar DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan's a 3. I guess.
Wait,
he
who?
can be,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
because you have
He don't like to play defense.
DeJounte and Derek. They're pretty good defense.
DeJounte, Derek.
They're pretty good defense at the backcourt.
So let me ask you, what's our starting lineup next year? Because
If it was me choosing the starting lineup,
Yeah.
I'd go DeJounte at 1, Derek at 2. Because I feel like Derek's just gives more scoring wise. DeRozan at 3 because you can't really just sit him down. I would go Rudy at 4 and LaMarcus at 5.
Marcus at the 5.
He don't want to do that either.
It was.
that's tough, man.
I just don't know who Jakob Pertl. Maybe I'll put.
5,
Maybe
yeah.
I'll put Marcus at 4 and Jakob at 5. I don't know.
Rudy off the bench. I think Rudy off the bench.
Rudy off the
Rudy
bench.
off the bench.
I think that's where we're going to be dangerous. I think we're the Clippers, essentially. Like, I don't think DeRozan and Aldridge are superstars at all. I don't think they're not
I think
those
they're
max
past that
contract
time.
guys, yeah.
I think they're past that point in their career.
I think we need to go ahead and let both of those guys walk. Somebody else will pay them bigger money, and I don't think either one of them will
I just
care
want us to
stay
trade
sometime.
DeRozan,
I want to, too, but they're talking about extending him.
or at least trade. I want them to really trade LaMarcus for a rougher center,
Me too.
just for someone who's a little
I
rougher.
wouldn't have been upset
I think
with
our
us taking
centers are
Boogie.
soft. I think that's been our biggest problem since Tim's been
That's
gone.
fine. You should have drafted a center. I mean, Bol
Yeah.
Bol.
Bol
That's
is
what-
soft, too.
When I was
Bol,
sitting
I'm
there,
saying
I was
7'3",
sitting there
you
watching the
can't-
draft, and I was like, Bobo. Even Brandon Clark, he's athletic. He's a good rebounder.
Or Jackson Hayes.
Jackson Hayes,
If
he was
if
gone.
he fell,
Hayes
if
is
he
gone.
fell though,
He's a little skinny to me, though.
yeah.
I mean, I'm taking a lot of them before I've taken LaMarcus because I think that's been our biggest problem. We tried Pau Gasol, that didn't work out. I mean, Pau was
Powell's
50.
washed. Yeah.
He was 50,
Pau was
so
very
yeah, he
washed.
has an excuse. We had LaMarcus Aldridge. I think that he's too soft to be. I think he's too
big,
soft.
Yeah.
He's really strong.
But none of those dudes are getting buckets
Yeah.
like him though.
So it's just, I think
Yeah.
that. But we
So
have
who do you
guys
want?
at the front. I don't know who I want. I just want someone who could. Now we didn't have money for it, but Willie Cauley-Stein maybe.
Al Horford, I think, would have been a
Al
Al
Horford
Horford
would be a
would
good
be
one because
good.
he,
Dog, bro.
even though he's stiff, he's rim protector.
Yeah.
He's like LaMarcus Aldridge for rim protection.
Yeah.
I can see
And
Philly
a three-point
making that
shot.
trade with us. I can see Philly making that trade with us. They give us like,
Tobias Harris.
yeah, I'll take Tobias, but they just signed Tobias that fat contract.
Yeah,
bro.
he's not.
I mean, if I'm being honest, who would you rather have, Tobias or DeRozan? DeRozan?
Tobias.
Oh,
DeRozan don't play defense and he don't shoot the three.
they're up. They'll give you buckets still.
And
That's
DeRozan,
fine. You know what I just said about guys that get you buckets? Second
but
unit.
okay, check it out though. DeRozan in his defense. DeRozan is rebounding
Yeah,
and playmaking. He's gotten a lot better in
He
those
can pass.
positions.
He's
In
a very
just
great
one
passer.
season.
But we have
in just
we have
one
like 4
season,
point
he's
guards that can
gotten.
play this year. Derek White's true position is the point. DJ's
I don't
the
think
point.
Derek White's got that playmaking gene.
But he's a point guard naturally. He might not be a playmaking point
I
guard,
think
but he's
I
a,
think
he's
Derek
a play
White's a
initiator.
bigger Derek White's a bigger Derrick Rose.
Oh,
Like how Derrick Rose is this year? Is that a stretch? Am I reaching right now? How Derrick Rose was playing last year?
You reaching right now.
Reaching? Okay, I'll shut up.
You reaching right now.
Just like the athleticism.
He plays more defense.
yeah, he does.
Derek White and DeJounte Murray are probably gonna be one of the best defensive backcourts in the game next year. And they're long. Both of them got long arms. Derek White's pretty big, 6'4", 200 something, 220 I think.
Yeah, I
He
thought
gave
Derek
Jamal
White
Murray
run the two.
fits. He gave Jamal Murray fits.
He
last
dunked
year.
on Millsap.
Yeah.
Dunked on Millsap. He dunked on a lot of people actually.
Yeah.
Derek White got a couple posters last year.
That's what I'm saying. His athleticism.
Yeah, he's sneaky. He got sneaky bounce.
So I'd be cool with him playing the two.
Who you
Shante
got? What's your
Wonderwall.
starting
My
lineup?
starting line, I mean, that's okay. You got DeJounte, of course, Derek White. You got to have DeMar. I mean, who do we have at the 4? LaMarcus? We don't got anybody at the 5.
I mean, Pirtle.
I mean, I'd say you do that. You have LaMarcus and then you start Pirtle.
Mm-hmm.
You got Rudy Gay coming off the bench with. I mean, Patty Mills. I think it's time for him to go.
For real.
I think so. You're too guard heavy.
Last topic of the day.
8 bar, 16 bar.
Shut up. Last topic of the day. Tony Parker got his jersey retired. Yeah, good for him. They needed to do that down here in San Antonio.
It was coming.
Yeah,
he
it
knew
had
was
to
coming.
happen.
I mean,
Him, Manu.
deserves it.
Mm-hmm.
Mercy TP.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say on that.
Future Hall of Famer.
You've been seeing everybody talking about he don't deserve it because he left.
Cause
Somebody
no,
said
people. Someone said that.
Yeah, it's
No.
all over. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, let's
So,
forget
like-
about all the rings that he got with us.
Right, and a
No one
finals
cared about
MVP
those.
Against LeBron.
Against LeBron. The finals MVP wasn't against LeBron, was it?
Yeah. It
No,
was
that was
2007.
Oh, it was. Yeah, it was.
2007.
Yeah.
So it's just like, okay. Let's forget about all that. He left, so
He left for a season because he
For a
wanted to
season.
play.
And couldn't play.
Yeah, the Spurs offered him a coaching job.
Oh.
Yeah, that
Him
he would have been
too.
like a player coach. He would have been kind of like playing
Oh.
like on the like Lou like Luol Deng was for the Lakers. They was paying him $18 million.
Yeah.
He was getting paid more than coaches. He had a lick. He hit a lick. They would not cut him either.
finesse.
Yeah.
Basketball guarantee their contracts, so football don't. So I mean,
Yeah.
I don't even
Yeah,
want to talk
that's-
about football
that's-
money though. I think
Yeah.
football really be playing with their. I think they do their players dirty.
they do, but
Yes.
who's gonna compete? Who's gonna compete with them?
That's the problem.
You know, too big to fail.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mercy TP, love, all love. Even though you probably blew up another shot for us to win the title, it's all good, man. You gave us 4.
So that's it for basketball. It's Talk Bros. We out.
Time changes, new faces, old best friends, new strangers, new watch just to keep up with the paces, new game plan off the new places. I got a feeling I could win